For this Lent, I'm personally hoping to work on two things, improving my memory and working on my relationships. And you might wonder, well, what does that have to do with Lent? For me, in previous years, I've tried to choose habits, coffee, candy, chocolate, like so many of us have, and found myself trying to sort of wrestle my way into greater holiness by giving up these things in a sacrificial way. But oftentimes that's led me to Easter Sunday when I celebrate with the joy of the resurrection, but I get into sort of the praise the Lord and pass the chocolate mentality. I can eat now, yay, I'm done, it's over. But when I move past Lent, I'm not convinced that I've really moved to a place of deeper holiness. What I'm going to try to focus on this year instead is, instead of wrestling my way into things, perhaps relaxing my way through Lent. And that is to say, to remember, work on my memory of who I am, that I am a holy person. We are all holy because we have been created by the Holy One in love. But we forget that. We all forget that through distracted decisions, destructive decisions, living out of woundedness, making choices and building habits and behaviors that are unhealthy and hurtful. So for me, I want to be able to remember who I am, the truth of who I am, and perhaps be transformed that way this year. And in working on my relationships, primarily, of course, the one I want to work on is the one with Christ. And through that, if I compare that to a romantic relationship where I may cook a meal for someone, or someone gives another one flowers, or we do little kindnesses to say we love each other, those things are all wonderful. But if I'm not spending time on the most important part of the relationship, which is to know and to be known, then those little kindnesses, they can't sustain a relationship. I must have that deeper relationship of dialogue and communicating and knowing the other and coming to a place of vulnerability where I can be known on a deeper level. So for me, that will be my focus. Work on my memory of who I am and my relationship of how I want to love.